Okay, let's start.
Uh, Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, doctor. I'm fine, thank you. Actually, yes, I've been meaning to come and see you earlier, but yeah, I couldn't make time.
What
Uh,
seems to be the problem?
well, in fact, doctor, my problem is chest pain that comes and goes. It's
Yeah.
not just the pain; it comes
Mm.
with some shortness of breath as well. And
Okay.
my father died at the age of 53, and I'm 52. So I was thinking maybe my
I
time
see.
has come. So I just wanted to make sure. What do you think?
Don't worry about that. Before that, can you describe the pain?
Uh, yes, most of the time, when I walk my dog, there's a hill close to our home, and when we're going up the hill, by the end of the hill on the top, I start to get short of breath and feeling some pressure or some heaviness, and then I have to rest, and I have to rest for a few minutes before I can carry on. Um,
Okay,
that's
if I've got it right, you have chest breathlessness in exertion, yes?
on exertion. Yes, that's
And
yeah.
what about at rest? Do you have any chest breathlessness?
No, not really. No, I'm all
Okay.
right.
And how long have you had it?
I've noticed it's over the last 6 months, but it is happening more often now. It's nearly every day now when I go to walk my dog.
Okay. And what have you done for it before until now?
Well, nothing really. It's
Nothing.
yeah, no. I just thought I would come and uh, ask if you think it is anything serious because my father died at age 53. And I'm 52, so I thought
Uh,
maybe it's similar. And he had a heart attack. That's
yes, I
why.
see. I see. I see. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you about some question about lifestyle.
It's all right, no problem.
Do you smoke?
Yes, unfortunately, doctor, that's something I couldn't help, I've been trying to quit several times, but it's just not happening. And
Uh,
yes,
how many cigarettes? That's bad. This is bad news. And how many cigarettes do you smoke in a day?
how many cigarettes a day? Well, sometimes a pack on a good day. So if I'm nervous or not happy, then I would have more, probably one and a
I
half.
see. I see.
Um,
I see. What about alcohol?
well, I share a bottle of wine with my wife every night. So, it's
Every night.
yeah. I drink most of it, but my wife also has a glass or maybe half a glass.
Okay. Based on your history, I my provisional diagnosis is angina. Have you heard about that?
Angina. I think that's what my father had, and he died. Is that? Do you mean it's dangerous then?
It can be dangerous if we don't manage it. Uh, but how much information do you have about angina?
Well, I know that if you, it's the narrowing of the blood vessels or something,
Okay, that
uh,
sounds good. Very
uh,
good.
it's when you actually overexert your heart, it might stop working or something like that.
Yeah, okay, very good. And the oxygen cannot arrive to the heart, and this problem can be occur. But don't worry about that. I can assure you that this condition can be managed, and at this level, at this stage, it's necessary to run some tests for checking your body. Is that all right?
Okay, doctor. Do you think I should stop any exercise? I should stop walking my dog now, if you think it's
Uh,
serious.
I completely understand your hobby, but what's more important for you, your health or your hobby? Absolutely, your health.
Yeah, but I mean, should I
But
stop that, you mean?
no. I can manage that. And for the first one, it's referred to run some tests. For example, checking of cholesterol or blood pressure and sugar level. And it's very important to refer for a cardiologist, for a heart specialist as soon as possible. Okay, is that right?
Okay. Okay, that's all right. But what can I do now, doctor? What should I do?
Uh,
Uh,
uh, uh, I can refer you. I can refer you to heart specialist, but it's very important at now. You should reduce your high pressure exercise, and it's very important to cut out your smoking, quit smoking. It's very important for this condition. Is that right?
uh, but doctor, that's something I haven't been able to do really. It's smoking is the one thing that I cannot do without. I get so nervous. I
Yeah, I
really
see.
can't.
I
Uh, that's something I
many
can't do.
Yes, many patients experience like that, and I completely understand to dislike this idea, quitting smoking. But there are several options we can do for for quitting smoking. Uh,
Okay.
have you tried it?
Well, I don't know what you mean, but well, I've tried quite a lot of times. So what do you mean,
Well,
doctor?
as I said before, we can several options for quitting smoking. For example, cognitive therapy. It's very useful for you, and you can use many patches with nicotine to stop gradually of smoking. Is that
Okay.
all right?
Okay. Well, I can try
Because
that.
it's okay, because at this time it's very important to quit smoking. Uh, uh, it's very it's recommendation. It's recommended for you.
It is strongly recommended. Okay.
It's yes.
Okay. Right. Okay. I'll try that, doctor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is that anything else you'd like to ask me?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Okay. With a brief discussion, with this brief discussion, I want to say about the quit smoking and also reduce the high pressure exercise at this stage. And I can refer you to a heart specialist for further evaluation. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye. Okay. Uh, good. How was that?
Mm, well, well, yes. Good to well.
Good. Well, yeah, it was
Good
good.
to excellent, I think.
Yes. Okay. Uh, okay. So, your feeling is good to well,
Yes.
very well actually. Um, I agree.
با
Okay.
اجازه شما میشه with allow you
With
with
your
allow
permission. With your permission.
with your with your permission. Okay.
Okay. So, what score out of 10?
8 out of 10.
Good. Okay. So, what went well? And so, mostly everything was good. But
Thank you.
yeah. So, you had good rapport, information gathering, and summarizing, signposting. Okay, what was the ICE? Ideas, concerns, expectations.
Uh, about the concern, your father died of heart attack, and I can explore more about that.
Okay, and so how about uh, okay, uh, uh, showing empathy. Did you show any empathy at any point?
Mm, not enough, I think.
Yes.
I
Where do you need to show empathy?
when you said about your father and concern about heart attack and died of heart attack, I should empathize more.
Yes. You should say, "Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that,"
I say yes.
and I understand why you're concerned now, and I understand why you're concerned about a heart attack because he was 53. He was too young for
Yes.
this. Okay. Good. So, anything else that you think you because you uh, didn't get 10 out of 10? What is why do you have two missing?
Uh, uh, I think I don't know, but I think I have hesitation. I also have I I also have hesitation.
Okay.
همچنان میخوام بگم constantly.
I still have.
I still have hesitation.
Okay, you started very well. Hesitation came by the end. At first you were doing very well. You didn't hesitate much. Uh,
Yes,
okay.
because you are able to set up my mind to say about rapport, information gathering, explore eyes, and it's very useful for me because I cannot practice in this time. But I think it's very useful for me because uh, in my mind the
You know what you're
process,
doing. Mm,
yes, the process is very set up. Yes.
good. Okay.
Okay.
So, but the process of giving information is different. Yeah, that is that's what you're saying because in different situations that is different. So the beginning of conversation or consultation is similar in many areas. Uh,
Okay.
yeah. Uh,
Yes.
okay. So, but you were hesitating when you wanted to say yes. Um the options. Okay. And
Yes.
right.
Yes. Of course.
Okay, so basically in information giving part, okay, you had trouble, and so you did actually chunk and check. That was good. You established what initially the patient knows, basically,
Yeah.
but then you had some hesitation here. That is because you weren't approaching systematically. If you approach systematically, you can do that. Okay.
Yes.
No, I think you did very well. I think it was
Thank you.
mostly covered everything. So when you actually when you make a decision, when you decide what it is, then you need to start from the action point. You need a plan. Okay. So in information giving, you give a plan. Okay. And
Yes.
in your plan, you say what I do and what you do. Okay. So what I do is, I request blood tests. Okay. Request tests and refer. Okay. And what you do, report if pain continues and
Quit
reduce,
smoking.
quit
Yes.
smoking. Okay. I would leave quit smoking to the last because people always are resistant to that.
Yeah.
So I would say reduce exercise, and especially the ones that actually precipitate the problem. So you can say, no, you can still walk your dog, but make sure you don't go uphill because that's how it happens. Okay.
Yes.
And quit
But in
smoking.
the last task, the my last task is about quick smoking and ways of quit smoking.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yes.
And then, yeah. And of course, so would you prescribe any medicine, any sublingual something or?
Uh, yes, but there is not any pain at rest. But
Mhm.
we can prescribe any sublingual nitroglycerin for uh, any chest pain.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the guidelines. Is it ordinary to prescribe or not for somebody who comes for the first time and has typical chest pain on exertion? Would you give any TNG?
Uh, uh, at this time or in the when the patient go home
Yeah, when the patient wants to go home. Yes.
wants to go home uh, uh, well until to visit by a heart consultant. uh, I think it's very useful to prescribe sublingual nitroglycerin.
Okay. So we can
Yes.
say give you meds. Okay. GTN. Okay. And right. Uh, when he gets the chest pain and I mean shortness of breath and chest pain, does he have any associated symptoms? Anything else? I mean, radiation. Um,
Yes. Yes, but I think my role play at the time of my role play is very long, too long, and I try to uh, pass these symptoms and continue the other task
good.
about
Okay.
describe of angina and
Yes.
quit smoking and so on.
Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. I mean, it's because it's a language exam. That is fine. That is acceptable. But if you are sitting for a pesky or something, you need to do these very carefully. Okay.
Yes,
You
of
need to
course.
definitely ask for any full history. Okay,
Yes.
very good. So a few mm, grammatical points. Oxygen, Well, how do we say oxygen is not getting to the heart? What do we say? You said oxygen cannot.
I said decrease to arrive to the heart.
You said it cannot arrive. Okay. Yeah.
Cannot arrive.
Yeah. But we say we use reach. Okay.
Reach. Yes, yes,
Oxygen cannot reach the heart. Okay.
yes.
Right. What is the pronunciation of this?
Manage.
Okay, manage. Okay, you said manage once and you said manage once. Okay, and you said I can manage that. What do you mean? Don't worry, I can manage that. Say we can manage.
We can manage that.
Okay, we can manage
Yes.
that. Okay, we can
Yes.
manage that.
Yes.
Cut out smoking? No.
No,
Not.
no, no, no.
We don't
No.
have any cutout. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Quit. Okay. Right. Options that we. You said options that we do. Okay. Okay. Or options that we can do.
There are several options that we can do. Yes.
There were several options that we have. Okay. So we have options.
Okay.
It means a choice. But you can say we can do things. Okay,
Things.
there were several things we can do, but there are several options we have. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Cognitive therapy. Okay, cognitive therapy. Well, maybe the patient doesn't know, but you can say we can do cognitive. Behavioral therapy, which is a kind of counseling, okay?
Yes.
A kind of counseling, okay?
It's better to say that just counseling.
You can say counseling. Yeah, you can
Yes.
say it's smoking advice and counseling. Yes, you can say
Okay.
smoking advice and counseling. Okay. Right. And what is this?
Patches.
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 Yeah, and you said patches of nicotine. We say nicotine patches, okay? Nicotine patches, okay? Nicotine patches. And is that anything else? Yeah, you said. Is that anything else? No, you should say is there.
No. Is
Okay.
there anything
Yeah.
else?
Is there anything else? Right. And you said, is that right?
Is that all right?
Yeah.
I try to correct this
Okay.
sentence.
Yeah.
Is that
So,
all right?
yeah, is that all right?
Is that all?
Yeah. So, and you, when you say is that right, it means is that correct? So, make it easy for yourself. Whenever you want to say is correct, use the word correct, and never use is that right. Just say is that all right? Okay.
Okay.
So forget about it right. Forget about is that right? We don't want that. Is that all right? Always. Is that all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Is that all right?
And if you want to say is that right? Say is that correct? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So right.